Yep, I swear.
I'm back.
Yes. Oh, look at you. You're back. I had posted a little while back about showing some vulnerability and why that's so vitally important. I wanted to bring Mychala back with us because you're my clone, everyone says.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Never mind.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Anyway, so, sorry. We get off on tangents a little bit, but that's okay. I wanted to discuss the importance of showing your vulnerability. And that's something, like me, that you struggle with. And I want to know what you do. You know, what happens. You know what I mean? Because you, like me, you don't have it all together.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So what, like how I deal with it or whatever?
Yeah. Like, when does it come? Anxiety attacks, whatever you want to, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've always had issues like outwardly showing my emotions and stuff. Not like, oh, I'm like such a dark person, but just like I don't like showing people when I'm feeling distressed or sad or anything like that, just because I don't know, I think it's a mixture of like not wanting to burden other people and like just not wanting other people to see me in that state.
Yes.
So like it's been a struggle, and honestly like I'm still not like, I can't really say it's gotten that much better, but I'm working on it.
Yeah.
But like I just try to remember, I mean, and I don't need to show everybody my emotions.
No.
That's the thing. So like I just try to remember that I have a core group of people like you, Dad, Marissa, some of my core friends that won't judge me. They won't feel like, whoa, chill, relax, I don't need to know all that. You know, they'll accept me and they'll help me through those problems. And it's just about reminding myself that like everybody feels the same way that I feel at some point. And so it's okay to be vulnerable. It's actually kind of it's a great thing, because after you feel so much better. It's like, it's relief. Yeah, release. And so, yeah, I just...
What do you do during those times, though? Do you just talk to those people? Do you...
I mean...
hit a wall? I know you don't.
Yeah. Sometimes if I don't deal with it, like my emotions as
they're coming
correctly,
in.
I'll kind of push them down, and I won't like let other people see them, and then I'll hit that wall, and then I'll like explode, and then you're like, whoa, what's going on with you? And I'm like, then it all spills out. But normally what I try to do is, as I'm feeling emotions, even if it's not to people that I show my vulnerability, even if I like write it down in a notebook or make a video or just something like that, like it doesn't like vulnerability doesn't mean you have to be vulnerable to a person. It just means opening yourself up to the world.
Exactly.
And your feelings, and like it's almost more about letting yourself know how you feel than letting other people know. So when I'm starting to feel that way, normally I do turn to like some form of art, whether it's piano or writing songs or art, like literal art. I'm not good at, but it's okay. So yeah, that's like that's the first step. And then after that, once I've kind of come to terms with the feelings myself, then I'll approach like you or Dad or someone else.
I think you hit a very good point. Number one, for all ages, because people think that like kids and young people this day and age or ever have that anxiety, have any reason to be vulnerable. And we're living in a day and age that I think this is the most vulnerable for our teens and our young people. And I think that they need to see you and people that are doing things with their lives and are accomplishing great things, that you're not perfect. This little world that you live in is not a little bubble.
Yeah.
So I think it's very, very important that you show that vulnerability. Like it, but express that this is okay. This is me showing my softer side. Like, I know it's hard for you to post your singing videos and things like that. But to the world, it's like, oh my God, if I had that voice, you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's showing vulnerability. But I want to encourage you to show even more vulnerability, and just, even if it's just verbally telling people that you're down every day, or this week was hard, or whatever. You don't have to be like on there bawling mascara running.
Right.
Just letting people know that you're out there and that they're not alone. And you do that. And like I've said, I feel like that's a release for you, and it's a blessing to somebody else.
Yeah, but you're right. Sometimes it does like get distorted, and people see me and think that like this is all that there is to it, especially like in the world of social media where I post pictures with, you know, my friends and we're at parties and all this stuff and they're like, wow, she lives so luxurious. So that's another part of vulnerability that like people don't see in me, and they assume that I'm like this, you know, I don't even know what they assume, but they assume things that aren't true. And so you're right that it is important to show them that like it's not always how we perceive it. There's always different sides to people.
Yes, we're all human, and the key to remember is, like you said, to really put yourself out there, to heal yourself when you're those times that you're vulnerable, and to express it to others, not necessarily at your lowest, your darkest, or of the world, but and sometimes it is okay to show it to the world, some type of vulnerability, because it makes you human. You're not so desensitized, and I know we both kind of get that reputation because we don't put, quote, everything out there. We're not just bawling 1 minute. I mean, we're very controlled creatures.
Right, yeah.
So I wanted to teach you that, and I hope I have, because I love the fact that you're posting these videos and you have found your thing and your niche and your art and your release. And I just encourage you to continue to show your vulnerability, maybe even at a deeper level, and to encourage you guys out there that make sure your children, especially teens, it's hard. As a teacher, I see it every day. As a mother, I see it. We have to lift each other up and support and be prayerful. Be prayerful, and with family time, just be prayerful. So I encourage you all to do that and take the advice straight from an awesome teen, and know that it's okay to not be okay. You don't have to pretend, and just make sure you get the help you need, and so you don't stay there. God bless. Thanks for visiting. Bye.